I am Rayceen Pendarvis.
And welcome to the Season 9 preview of the AskRayceen show. We're here joining you from Liz, the home of the Whitman Walker Health, at the new building here at 14th and R Street Northwest.
Hi, I'm Trauvello. We're going to start the first Wednesdays, March, all the way through November, and we're going to be at the HRC Equality Center, located on the first floor of the Human Rights Campaign building. It's at the corner of Rhode Island and 17th Street Northwest in Washington, D.C.
And I am Krylios, and this year I've been promoted. Yes,
honey.
So, in addition to my pre-show announcer duties, I'll also be a co-announcer for the AskRayceen show. I am looking forward to working with you more intimately this year.
And you should.
Yes.
This year we're going to have our 9th and penultimate season of the AskRayceen show. Because 2020 is a presidential election year, we're going to have 2 special dates. But otherwise, we will be entertaining, informing, educating, and inspiring you on the first Wednesday, March through November.
So these are the dates for the AskRayceen show in 2020. First of all, March 4th.
Yes, then April 1st.
Then May 6th.
June 3rd.
July 1st.
August 5th.
September 2nd.
October 14th.
And November 11th.
All dates are on the first Wednesdays of each month, except for our final 2 shows of the year.
Yes.
In October and November, respectively, for the vice presidential debates and for Election Day.
Yes.
Those month shows are going to be on the second Wednesday of those months. And also note that our annual, which is my favorite, AskRayceen Poetry Slam, and the panel for our Outright 2020 participants will happen in July.
Yeah, so let's talk more about our Spring 2020 schedule. First of all, March 4th, that's our season premiere, and that's our live show. We're giving you music, we're giving you burlesque, we're giving you interviews. You know, we are back for 2020, so we are giving you a big bang for March.
Yes, but April 1st is our annual AskRayceen mini ball. We're featuring DJ Ron Allure.
Yes,
So we're going to have the beats. We're going to have the categories.
Cat to the cat to the Kit Kat cat.
Ow.
Ow!
I might even walk.
Yes. I think you should. Good
Walk
feeling.
wall, honey. And then May 6th, we have our final. And when I say final, I mean the last one, honey. It's our penultimate season. We're not bringing it back for season 10. We have our final AskRayceen Community Forum, and that is May 6th.
Now, please look out for our printed copies of our Spring 2020 flyer. Baby, it's shiny. We have color. We have all the things. And it's printed by Basecamp. And thanks to our Spring 2020 printing sponsor, Comfort Zone.
Ow.
Located in College Park. It's right up the street, guys. And please, please, please be sure to keep up with us by following us, AskRayceen and Team Rayceen on all social media, baby. We got Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of that for details as the dates come along. And you can always, if you want to feel extra special, just do a little RSVP if you go to AskRayceen.com.
And as
Get
some of you
yourself.
know, the AskRayceen show features live music, burlesque, interviews, games, contests, and a whole host of other things. We also offer a cash bar, snacks, vendors, and a half and half raffle where, honey, the prizes are spectacular. Like, we give you the prizes the house down. So we accept cash, PayPal, and Cash App as well. So please give to us, please donate to us, and like support the AskRayceen show.
And we
That's
appreciate that, baby. We really do. So bring cash so you can also tip the performance, darling. Make it rain. Make it rain. Make it rain, darling. You know, I am in charge of the girls, and I want them not to be short.
Well, you know, spring season is also tax season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, bring the coins right on over to the HRC, okay?
Yes.
It's located just south of DuPont Circle. And it's north of M Street. Dude, these directions are very specific. So all my folks who are not from DC, we're going to give you all the details to make sure you get there, okay? It's at 1640 Rhode Island Avenue Northwest. That's right near Scott Circle and across the street from the Beacon Hotel. Good brunch, okay? Bottomless.
Oh, honey. And
You know,
meet
that's
a date.
all, that's all the thing. The
Yes.
bottomless.
You can meet a date at the AskRayceen show and go right across
Bring
the
them
Beacon
right
Hotel.
over.
Yes. And clock out.
And clock
Have a
out.
little nightcap.
Yeah.
Yes.
But remember, before you clock out, 20% goes to the house.
Now, if if you are not one of our public transportation people, we do have directions for you by car. There's also street parking. Several garages are located very near the building, and 1 block away, we have the metro stations. All the metro stations that starts with an F, basically. So we have Farragut North, we have Farragut West, and then if you're not near any of those, you can go ahead and go over to DuPont Circle, and all 3 of those are just a small, short, brisk walk away from the HRC.
Yeah,
And
so if you
honey,
don't drive
yes.
or do Metro, you can Uber or Lyft.
Yeah. And make sure you arrive early, because when you arrive early, then you get our wonderful food. Food sponsored by AHF Pharmacy.
Yes.
So, honey, get there at 6 o'clock. Get the food, because by 7, honey, the girls are
Gone.
hungry.
Gone. The barracudas
Hungry.
have taken it all, John.
So get there early and get that food, honey. And thanks to AHF Pharmacy for sponsoring our wonderful food there.
And you know, that is one great sponsor, but we also have a host of other great sponsors. So we want to thank them for sponsoring our 9th season. And if you're interested in supporting us and joining the rest of our great sponsors, there is still time. We need all the help we can get, and that allows us to reach so many more people. So please contact us to be a sponsor this year. We have different levels too. So you know, it's levels to this. Sierra, you can level up. We have platinum. We have bronze, baby. If you are a business, nonprofit organizations, an individual, we accept it all. And you can email us and begin working with us right away.
Because honestly, like, please know that the Team Rayceen events and the Ask Rayceen show, we are not sponsored by, we don't have any grants, we don't get government funding. We do this. So make sure that you come out and give us some coins, sponsor us, honey.
Help us.
And we work with all budgets too.
Yes,
nothing is
honey.
too small, nothing is definitely too big.
Yes, never too big. Never too big.
Who are some of our sponsors that we
Who are
have?
some of our sponsors?
Well, you know, including the Team Rayceen events, the AskRayceen show, we produce without the grants and everything. And so it's really important that we mention our 9 great sponsors, okay?
So
we're going to
far.
start with platinum status.
Bam!
Platinum 2020 sponsor, first up, Whitman Walker.
That's where we are, honey. Come through Whitman Walker, and they've been here for us for so long.
For 40 years.
Oh, of course, honey.
And counting.
And another platinum sponsor, we have a Bite the Fruit.
Bam! Get you
There we
some.
go.
And
Yes.
We're going to keep going with the platinum for 2020.
Yes.
We have One Woman, Many Voices.
Yes.
We have our Bronze 2020 sponsor, J Walking Productions.
Walking. Keep on walking, honey.
Yes.
And keep
Right
on
on to that mini ball,
sponsoring.
too.
Yes, honey. Keep on walking.
Now to our bronze sponsors that we have for 2020, we have our printing sponsor as well, which is Comfort Zone. They are
Step
providing
into.
us with all of our flyers this year.
And as mentioned before, we have our food catering sponsor, AHF Pharmacy.
And our co-sponsor, which is even hosting us, the HRC Human Rights Campaign.
Yes.
We love HR.
And our legacy sponsor and a great friend too, DC Homer.
We love you.
Yes.
At DC
Love
Homers.
you,
We
DC
love
Homers.
Jose. He's got one of the fabulous Twitter fan pages ever. Keeps you informed. They also give you the rainbow color
Yes.
pins, fans. Oh, you can be
Yes.
gay at DC Homer.
Absolutely. They stay with the fresh apparel. They send you
Yes.
an email. You have a special gift waiting for you. Ooh, it's not Christmas. Yes, it is, always.
Yes, and so we've chatted about our sponsors, and so here's Rayceen chatting with them, or sponsors for 2020.
Bam! Hi, everybody. I'm Rayceen Pendarvis, and I'm here with one of our proud sponsors and a representative of one of our proud sponsors.
Josh Riley from Whitman Walker Health. It's wonderful to be with you. And be back again as a sponsor this year.
Yes, we're so excited to have you. You're not just a sponsor, you're our platinum sponsor.
Ooh, platinum.
Yes, platinum, honey.
Like
yes.
the lube.
Yes, platinum, just like the lube, honey.
Yep,
Yes,
absolutely.
honey.
Well, we wouldn't miss the opportunity. We absolutely are thrilled to be back.
Oh, thank you. We're so happy to have you. And most of all, we're so happy that Whitman Walker believes in the Ask Rayceen show and believes in the community and believes in the importance of the work that you do. So many people have heard about Whitman Walker, but tell us about some of the work you're doing here.
Well, we're a full-service comprehensive community health center. We do primary care, behavioral health, dental care. We do a lot of PrEP, the once daily pill to prevent HIV. We do all kinds of wraparound services, legal services, research. We have a pharmacy anybody can use. Wow, we do a lot with specialty care for LGBT folks and people living with HIV.
How about that? And that's so important. I just was talking earlier to someone about the importance about walking into safe spaces. And and the experience you get from the moment you walk through the door, from the moment you're greeted, from the moment you're treated, from the moment that you have to get your medicines, and having all of these wraparound services all in-house. And this new facility. Tell us about the new facility.
So we just reopened the former site, the Elizabeth Taylor Medical Center, which is now called Liz, and it's been redeveloped into a multi-use building. Whitman Walker occupies the entire second floor, and so administration is here and some legal services and public benefits and some other things for patients. But it's a beautiful site because we own the building, and we're thrilled to be back with really an amazing opportunity to have a big asset of ours continue to, eventually anyway, support our operation. So we're lucky to have it, and it's beautiful. People should come in anytime, and I'll give you a tour. It's beautiful.
How about that? It's amazing. And not only are you talking about the health care, you're talking about mental, physical, and dental, and then wraparound services such as legal representation. The importance of, and people who might not know. So explain about some of the legal services here at Whitman Walker.
Sure. I mean, I think early, it has pretty deep roots in the AIDS epidemic. At that time, people were not being treated in the hospital. They weren't being fed. They were being fired from their jobs or kicked out of their apartments. And these are all health-harming legal issues that we don't necessarily associate with healthcare, but when you have the ability to address those issues, it improves people's overall health. People needed to get on disability. They needed a will. These were, 20-year-old people dying, of course, and like you hadn't thought about that. If you did live, then you needed to be on disability and you needed help navigating that. So that was what we used to do. Nowadays, we still do some of that work, of course, but we do a lot of other work advocating for gender-affirming services and care in the district so that our trans and gender nonconforming patients have great care. It's a little bit more wonky what we do. We advocate to insurance companies, advocate to the city council to make sure that LGBT care is thought about and considered because specialty care for us is important. And then we do a lot of public benefits work. So we get people signed up for insurance and we track kind of what's happening with the laws and policy around Medicaid and Medicare to make sure that there's a lot of, there's comprehensive coverage and it's fair. And DC has pretty decent coverage, but yeah, so we also do a quarterly name and gender change clinic for our trans and gender nonconforming patients. We help older patients sign up for Medicare Part D, which covers your prescriptions, and those plans change every year. And so we meet with our patients, find out what they're using or what they're taking, and then match them to the insurance that's going to help them the best. And all this is stuff that our lawyers do really well. So we sort of invented the idea of medical legal partnerships, and we've been doing it ever since.
It's important coming into the building, creating safe spaces, allowing folks to feel safe, or feel affirmed, and feel welcome. Because too many times folks as the LGBTQI community walk into healthcare providers or walk into hospitals, and they are dealt with racism, discrimination, and they are constantly fighting stigmas. But here at Whitman Walker, it's a place, it's like the rainbow. It's like welcome, and it's like welcome to Oz. Everyone is walking along the yellow brick road to healthcare. And that's so important that everybody feels a part of that experience as they walk and as they are navigated through that process, that they feel comfortable, they feel safe, and feel affirming. And that's so important. And talking about affirming and talking about how people can reach out. So how can people follow you? Give us all of those information.
Well, we're at Whitman Walker in lots of social media areas, and then the website would be www.whitman-walker.org, and follow us. And there's great information on the website about how to become a patient, how to sign up for various services. And yeah, reach out to us. We're always here.
How about that? And I enjoy the experience every time I come here. I am so proud that Whitman Walker is a sponsor. I'm so proud that I'm now going to say that I will become a regular client here, that my healthcare provider will be at Whitman Walker, that I am not only, you're sponsoring the AskRayceen show, but I'm also a client. How about that at Whitman Walker?
It's a wonderful endorsement.
It's a wonderful endorsement that I told people that I am now going to switch over, because many times when we get health care, we're afraid to talk about our lifestyles and feel comfortable about who we are. And the moment I walked into Whitman Walker and received and was treated with open arms, I felt so safe and I felt so affirmed and I felt so welcome in this space. And that's so important that as LGBTQIA people, that we feel valued and we feel like we're seen. And that's your motto. We see you.
We see you.
You know, and that's so important. And I felt like I was seen and not just heard. So thank you all for watching. And thank you for joining us.
And thanks. Well, we wouldn't miss it. We love who you are and how you are in the world, and we want to support you. We'll continue to do it.
Bam! Hi, everyone. I'm Rayceen Pendarvis, and I'm here with two of our proud sponsors of the AskRayceen show.
Nicholas Mwanda from AHF, AIDS Healthcare Foundation.
And Nikki from the Comfort Zone in College Park, Maryland.
Wow, I'm so happy I'm having two people at the same time and two proud sponsors. I'm so excited. I don't know what to do. It's all about new beginnings in 2020. So folks who don't know about AHF, tell us a little bit more about AHF.
So AHF is we are the largest AHF is the world's largest HIV care provider, and we are in 43 countries, 22 states. Here in DC, we are on K Street and on Benning Road. And what we do take care of HIV patients.
That's important. That's wonderful. It's about care, and it's about community, and it's about partnering up and having great fellowships and teamwork and making people feel, creating safe spaces. Correct. Where people can come into. And AHF is definitely one of those safe spaces. So tell us about what you do at AHF.
So I am the Linkage to Care Coordinator, and pretty much what I do on a daily is to help my people get into care. I know that this is, a global issue, but not as much important. Not people don't understand how important this is. I know that where I come from, originally I come from Uganda, and during the 80s, I saw my family member go through this. I lost my sister, I lost my uncle, I lost a brother. And when I came here, I thought maybe there's a little bit of more progression in, care. But it's actually, the reality is that not everyone understands what it is and how big this is. On a daily, I see people who have been positive 20, 30 years, who just diagnosed yesterday. And so what I do on a daily is make sure that their process in getting into care is easier. We work with them, I work with them. The other thing I do is to get involved in the community, just as I'm here today, to make sure that the community is aware that AHF is here to help. We are here to work with you. We are here to provide the much needed care that we do. And then being positive also comes with a lot of stigma. It comes with a lot of discrimination. And so my day-to-day thing is to try and understand what are the barriers, because having medicine is one thing, but also there are other things that comes with homelessness, mental health. So on a daily, we are walking those, things and, walking the journey with.
And that's important. And what you do is important from the time someone enters your building, your facility in any country, in any state, or any space. The moment AHF is there, when people see it, when they hear it, they know from the time that they come in that they feel comfortable, they feel they feel a safe space in a safe environment, and you walk them through the process. Like you say, many times folks who are living with HIV and AIDS are discriminated against. Folks feel as if the moment they walk in, the moment they reveal their status, a wall comes up.
Exactly.
And they have to learn to find ways of jumping over the wall, getting over the hurdle. And they shouldn't have to. They shouldn't have to experience levels of discrimination or be stigmatized in any kind of way. So what your experience, because it's so rooted in your DNA. You've been touched by it, you know it, you see it on a daily basis, it's touched your family. So you make people feel as if you're caring for a family member.
For sure, I am caring for family members. For me, my clients are my family, because as part of the human race, you cannot erase issues. Life is life. And HIV, or with or without, it's just a disease, but we are here and we care for each other. So I saw my sister die, and the last thing she told me before she died was like, it's really painful, and I could see it and I could feel it. And that is one of the things that I could have in my head. And so when I'm sitting down in my little office with a new client or even an old client, my position actually doesn't go to sleep. I have a phone that anyone can reach me 24/7. And that is because I avail myself. Someone can call me and they're going through a tough time and they just want to have someone to listen to them. Or someone to tell them, you know what, it's just gonna be okay.
And that's so important. And I feel it. I feel your passion. I can feel it as you speak. I feel it whenever I'm with you and whenever I'm around you. And I know that you care. And that's why you care about being one of our sponsors. And of course, as we just received our wonderful flyer, as we can all see that you are one of our proud sponsors. AHF is one of our sponsors.
Yes.
And we are we're so overwhelmed that you can just stop at just caring for people, but reaching out into community, doing outreach. And outreach with the AskRayceen show shows your commitment to the community and lets us know that you care about what we do, and we care about what you do, and bringing everybody together and linking up and showing your passion and allowing people to come into safe spaces and laugh and fellowship and then talk about getting all of the services that they need. So folks who want to reach you, tell them how they can reach you.
So first of all, you can go online. We have of course a website as a global entity. You can go to www.aidshealth.org, or you can go to www.hivcare.org. And if you're just within DC, we are located on 2141 K Street, suite number 707. If you are around Benning Road, you can just go to 1647 Benning Road, Northeast, and our suite number is 300. Now, if you are in Maryland, we are located in Baltimore, and we are on 100 Lexington Street. And then in Temple Hills, we are located on 4302 St. Barnabas Road, and our suite number is D as in David.
How about that? You know all the places in the DMV where you can come and get care in AHF. And all around the country, because you say you're the world's largest AIDS healthcare provider in the world. And that's amazing. So I thank you for the work that you're doing. I thank AHF for believing in us. And talking about believing us, I'm here with
Nikki from the Comfort Zone in College Park, Maryland.
And who's one of our proud sponsors. And actually you are...
I Spring 2020 printing sponsor. If you have not gotten one of these, you need to get them. This is very awesome. Beautiful. It lists all the dates that are coming up this spring. We want to see you at the show.
At the show.
We definitely
so tell
do.
people about, we talk about caring for the body and the mind, body, spirit on the physical set, about healing. And then we talk about healing around sexuality and exploring your body and not to be afraid to talk about touching your body, pleasing your body, allowing yourself to be okay with fulfilling your sexual appetite. So tell us about the Comfort Zone.
Well, at the Comfort Zone, we believe in being powerful and pleasant. So eating, sleeping, drinking, using the loo, and being sexual are the 5 core values of being powerful and pleasant. So when you come to the Comfort Zone, we talk about the total package of a human being and how sex is an interactive part of it. So there are many options. There's 2 levels and so many different things to explore, from health and wellness to recreational activities. And we really encourage you to stop by and see us. 2020 is a year of not only taking care of your body, but also taking care of the items that you play with. So we definitely want to introduce you to some of the latest cleaning products on the market, including the UV light cleaner.
How about that, the UV light cleaner? So folks who have those adult adult toys at home, please stop using bleach and Windex and Pine Sol
Please.
and Ajax bleach and all those things.
Your body will thank you.
Yes, your body will thank you. Plus, we don't want you smelling like Pine Sol when you walk past your coworkers.
No.
What is that?
Well, it depends on your scene. It really does.
So tell us the importance about cleaning your tools in a proper way.
Yes. So there are lots of different options: wipes, foaming, spritzing, gels that are toy cleaners. But the thing that's really unique about the UV toy cleaner, specifically this brand, is that you can charge your toys. It is also a lockbox, and you can clean it at the same time. So this is a multi-purpose, pretty nebulous looking unit. And not only do people not need to know your business, but you can keep your business clean at the
So how
same
about that?
time.
So I can hide my bullet, my rabbit, and all my various play items.
That's right.
When my husband's away and I need to play, I have some wonderful toys to play underneath my bed.
Or
and
when you go on travel,
Yes.
you can take this with you.
and I can lock it
That's right.
in my suitcase.
Yes, you can.
Or if I keep it under my bed on the nightstand, if the kids come in the middle of the night and just happen to say, "Mommy, Daddy, what's in this box?" It's locked.
That's right.
So you won't find out that Mommy likes a bullet.
That's right. That's
or loves
right.
playing with a rabbit. Not the fuzzy rabbit, but the wonderful rabbit.
So definitely come to the Comfort Zone. It's a family-friendly place. All the staff are certified and are happy to talk to you about any of your fantasies or just have fun.
And how did you get involved in the Comfort Zone? Tell us about your story. What led you to the Comfort Zone?
Well, it's kind of a long story, but my husband and I fell in love, couldn't find everything we needed to keep ourselves entertained, and decided to open up a place where we could have that and share.
I love that. So instead of entering the Twilight Zone, you can come to the Comfort Zone.
That's right, in College Park, Maryland. Now, how you can get in contact with us, we're on social media, so Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Comfort Zone MD, and our website is comfortzonemd.com. We're open 7 days a week, so you can't miss us.
So how about that? And thank you all for tuning in, but most of all, thank you for watching.
Lastly, we want to add that this year we have a theme for the Ask Rayceen show. In addition to 2020 being the 9th and penultimate season of the show, Rayceen Pendarvis turned 70 this year, honey, which is why our theme is Give Rayceen All the Flowers. Yes.
So, Rayceen, we want to present you with your first bouquet of many this year. I'm sure you're gonna see Rayceen in all the flowers because we're giving them all to her. We also encourage you to please give Rayceen all the flowers. Bring them to the show. Bring them to the happy hour, the cocktail hour, other Team Rayceen events. Anywhere Rayceen is seen, hosting, or making an appearance, just toss the flowers at her feet, honey.
Honestly, my love, we thank you.
Yes.
MC, columnist, community advocate, activist, freedom fighter, the high priestess of love, the queen of the shameless plug, empress of pride, goddess of DC, Rayceen Pendarvis, for your decades of service to many communities. All that you've done, all that you do, and all that you will continue to do. Please accept these lovely, wonderful, fantabulous flowers as a token of our immense appreciation.
Yes.
Thank you. I
Yes.
love these flowers. Thank you. And I receive them in the love that I receive and the love that I give back. And I honor all of those who have gone before me, all of those who have been in my life, who have touched my life, from my mother, from my father, to my sisters, who are now my ancestors, to the greatest love in my life, David Davis, who is now with our ancestors. I honor his memory. I honor our love. I honor everything that I do and try to give back to the community on a daily basis. But most of all, I want people to love themselves better, treat yourself better. If you've never experienced love, love yourself is the greatest gift you could ever give to yourself, is loving yourself. Walk in your light, stand in your truth, and live your own destiny.
Awesome. First of many flowers to come.
Yes, it's not more much to say after that. But if you don't have anything else to say, you can always give those flowers in person. And if you can't do that, then you can always remember to make a donation and support the AskRayceen show. You can send those donations via PayPal, Cash App, or email us for information about making specific donations with a certified check, money order, or with cash.
And don't forget to follow us on all social media, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Oh no, YouTube too. Please
don't
subscribe.
forget.
Yes, please subscribe to our new
Yes,
YouTube
honey.
channel, Team Rayceen.
That like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget, get into it, honey. And please join us at HRC March through November for the 9th and penultimate season of the Ask Rayceen show, starting with the season premiere on Wednesday, March 4, 2020. It is going to be a fabulous time.
And you know what's even more better than fabulous in my opinion?
Tell me the next app. Yes, honey.
Free. That's what I
Free,
said.
honey.
Okay, I have a few apps, but
Yes.
free is definitely
We
one
love
of
an
the top
app.
ones.
We love an app, honey.
And that's exactly what the AskRayceen show is. It's free and it's open to the public.
Of
And
course.
We'll
We'll see you there.